Welcome back to RidezoneBikes, where we bring you the latest and greatest in two-wheeled machines from around the globe. In today's deep dive, we're going retro with a modern twist as we explore the highly anticipated 2025 Kawasaki KH 400A, a motorcycle that fuses classic 70s styling with cutting-edge engineering. If you're into nostalgia, raw power, and unmistakable character, this might just be your dream ride. Grab your helmet, because this one's going to be a ride down memory lane, turbocharged for the modern rider. Let's rewind a bit. The KH 400 was originally part of Kawasaki's iconic two-stroke triple lineup in the 1970s, known for its fierce acceleration, raspy exhaust note, and lightweight frame. It was a rebel, a rule breaker, and a performance icon of its time. Fast forward to 2025. And Kawasaki has revived this legend with a completely re-engineered platform, staying true to its spirit while embracing the demands of the modern era, including emissions compliance, electronic rider aids, and enhanced safety features. Right off the bat, the 2025 KH 400 grabs your attention with its unmistakable vintage silhouette. The tank is teardrop-shaped with classic pinstriping and the original KH logo embossed proudly. Kawasaki's design team has done a masterful job of recreating the aesthetic appeal of the original Model A down to the chrome fenders, round LED headlamp, and spoked wheels, while integrating modern materials and finishes. It's a bike that turns heads, whether you're cruising downtown or parked at your local cafe told to copyright. But the KH 400 is far from just a pretty face. Underneath that retro exterior lies a thoroughly modern machine. At the heart of this beast is a 398cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, replacing the original two-stroke triple with a cleaner, more efficient configuration that still pays homage to its high-revving ancestry. The new engine puts out around 47 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 38 Nm of torque, delivering a strong mid-range punch and a surprisingly aggressive top-end rush. Thanks to Kawasaki's lightweight engineering, the KH 400 tips the scales at just under 170 kilograms, 374 pounds, but making it nimble in the corners and incredibly fun to flick through tight roads. Paired with the 6-speed gearbox, the KH 400 provides a smooth, crisp shifting experience, aided by a slipper assist clutch that reduces lever effort and helps manage engine braking on downshifts. Riders will appreciate how predictable and linear the throttle response feels, especially in urban settings where finesse and control matter most. Despite its modest displacement, the KH 400 doesn't feel underpowered. Instead, it thrives on engagement, inviting you to work the gears and stay active in the saddle. Now let's talk about electronics and rider aids, because Kawasaki didn't just slap a classic look on a basic frame. The KH 400 includes a ride-by-wire throttle, two selectable riding modes, standard and sport, and switchable traction control, a thoughtful addition for newer riders or those hitting wet or loose surfaces. While it lacks some of the more advanced EMU-assisted systems found on Kawasaki's high-end models, that decision seems deliberate, preserving a more raw, mechanical riding feel in line with its retro ethos. Braking is handled by a single 310mm front disc with a radial-mounted 4-piston caliper, and a 240mm disc at the rear, both equipped with dual-channel ABS. While it may not be track-spec, the KH 400's braking system offers confident, progressive feel with plenty of bite when needed. The 37mm telescopic forks up front and twin rear shocks are both adjustable for preload. They provide a surprisingly compliant ride, soaking up imperfections while remaining composed under hard cornering. It's not a sport bike, but it certainly isn't shy when pushed. Now, comfort and ergonomics, an area often overlooked in retro-inspired bikes, is another strength here. The KH 400 boasts a relatively upright seating position, thanks to its mid-mounted foot pegs and wide, flat handlebars. The seat height comes in at 790mm, 31.1 inches, making it accessible for most riders. The bench-style seat offers ample room for a pillion and is surprisingly well cushioned for longer rides. Kawasaki also offers optional accessories like a cafe tilde copyright-style seat cowl, fly screen, and saddlebags, so you can customize your KH400 to fit your style and needs. Let's take a minute to appreciate the Dash A beautiful blend of analog and digital. You get twin round pods with a traditional speedometer and tachometer, complemented by a discrete LCD screen in between for gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and other essentials. No TFT screens here, just the basics, delivered with class. And for those wondering, yes, there's a USB-C charging port tucked discreetly under the seat, so your phone won't run dry on long rides. Sound is a big part of the KH400's charm. While emissions laws have tamed the original's wild scream, Kawasaki has tuned the new exhaust system to retain a throaty, aggressive tone, especially in the mid-range. There's a growl that builds as you twist the throttle, giving riders that auditory connection with the engine that so many modern bikes lack. It's a mechanical symphony that strikes the right balance between retro roar and modern refinement. When it comes to price, the 2025 Kawasaki KH400 is positioned as a premium neo-retro machine. In the US market, it retails at approximately $7,899, putting it squarely in competition with models like the Yamaha XSR 700, Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and the Triumph Speed Twin 400. However, the KH400 offers something these bikes don't: a storied legacy rooted in Kawasaki's rich racing and street culture history, repackaged for today's riders. Now, what makes the KH400 truly unique? It's not just the design, the engine, or even the badge, it's the emotional experience. Riding this bike feels like time travel. You get the raw, analog feel of classic motorcycling with just enough modern tech to keep things practical and safe. It's a bike that connects you to the road and the machine in a way few motorcycles today can. Whether you're a Gen X rider reliving your youth or a younger enthusiast discovering the golden age of motorcycles, the KH400 offers something timeless. In terms of real-world use, this bike is ideal for urban commuting, weekend canyon carving, and even light touring with the right accessories. Fuel economy is rated at around 60 miles per gallon, 3.9 liters/100 kilometers, and the 13-liter tank gives you solid range for longer adventures. Maintenance is straightforward, with service intervals aligned with other mid-sized Kawasaki's, and the engine has proven reliability thanks to its roots in the Ninja 400 platform. Kawasaki is offering the KH400 in 3 striking colorways for 2025, lime green metallic, a deep candy root beer, and a limited edition pearl galaxy silver that harks back to the original 70s paint schemes. All models come with a 24-month standard warranty, with extended plans available. In conclusion, the 2025 Kawasaki KH400 is more than just a motorcycle, it's a tribute. It's a well-balanced fusion of old-school charm and new-age performance that delivers a riding experience unlike anything else in its class. It's approachable, engaging, and rich in character. For riders who value the journey as much as the destination and who appreciate the sound, style, and spirit of the open road, the KH400 makes a compelling case. So, would we recommend the 2025 KH400? Absolutely. It's not the fastest bike on the road, nor the most advanced, but it's one of the most authentic motorcycles you'll ride in 2025. Whether you're a collector, a commuter, or someone who just appreciates craftsmanship, this bike has the soul of a classic and the heart of a warrior. Kawasaki has nailed the revival, and we at RidezoneBikes are here for it. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to RidezoneBikes for more in-depth reviews, test rides, and motoculture content. Let us know in the comments, would you ride the KH400, or is your heart set on something else? Until next time, keep your rubber on the road and your eyes on the ride.